Alright, welcome everyone. I thought I'd share with you what I actually have sold for the last couple of days, or how long it's been, I can't remember now. But unfortunately I have ran out of gold, so I just need to clear it out, so I thought I'll just quickly record it. This character's been sitting around semi-AFK. It's just been doing bits and pieces, recrafting in the sense of, what's a good example? Milling the pigments, for instance, at the moment. I've also been doing the runes of right bark, creating them. There's actually a bit of gold in that still at the moment. I did notice that a lot of things have crashed now, especially in guild crafting, so that's a bit sad. But mostly because this character does tailoring and inscription. That's all I've been doing on it while I've been doing other bits and pieces and just ticking it over. Not sure if this will show a reflection of true of how my gold is going, because I have actually sent gold away to a couple other characters to pay for some patterns and stuff like that. So, but we'll see. So just quickly, I'll make it as quick as I can. Pigments and the wilder threads, I was creating them. There's actually a bit of money to be made again in the frosted stuff to be able to unravel that. But as you can see, the ruined right barks probably netting me 20-30% profit, so there's probably 40,000 gold out of that, so I'm not going to complain too much. Just trying to make sure there's nothing else, because a couple other things did sell. It's all pigments, inks, inscription stuff mostly. There's a profession tool here which sold for cool 237 gold. Some armor kits that I made for the profession stuff that you need to do for the quests as a request. So I might as well make something and put it on the auction house. But that's all I can see here right now. That's nothing too exciting. So let me grab all that. Alright, let's have a look at the next little bit. Just checking. There's a crimson ring or whatever it is, ring or trinket actually sold here. That's actually has slowed down now a bit, because everyone's obviously gone a bit further in the progression for it. But again, it's mostly my pigments, and yeah, really it's mostly my pigments. There's a bit of spool of wilder threads here that I was making when I was bored, just for it to tick over. And again, I sold the Dark Moon deck here, as you can see. That's actually not too bad. That's probably 50,000. Yeah, 50,000, let's say, profit. So got my money, doubled my money on it, so that's nice. Bit more PvP gear, as you can see here, that's sold. That's not too bad. 7,000 gold and 6,000 gold. Cost bugger all to make it, really, so it's a nice sale when you get them. There's another Dark Moon deck I sold here for 34,000, which actually made no gold on it at all, which is a bit sad. Have a bit of a cry about it. And from what I can see, that's about it on this bits and pieces. Oh, there's a profession tool here, as you can see. The quill sold for 4,000. That's still actually bring a bit of gold. They've actually, some of them actually have gone up in price, because not many people are making them at the moment. It's like the phase is gone. Okay, and that's it for that lot. I will grab that. Let's have a look at the next little bit. Next 100. There's a Dark Moon deck I sold here again. That's slightly better. I've got at least about 10,000 gold out of that. There's a Crimson Combatant I sold for 62 gold. Well, obviously that's a loss. I wasn't looking what I was doing. Couple more PvP items sold here. And predominantly, like I said before, it's all pigments and stuff like that. I'm not even making them into inks, because it's just easier and quicker, and it still makes a profit, and they sell pretty quick. The worst part is you just have to cancel, and don't put all of them on at once, otherwise the deposit costs you too much and you're wasting too much gold on that. There's a couple more bags are sold here from doing my profession quests. Here's more inks. There you go. The riddle bark, whatever you want to call it. There's more here. Pigments. Another Darkmoon deck again. That's another 50,000 gold. So that was nice. It's funny, they don't sell for a long time and then all of a sudden they sell. It's weird. There's just no real pattern to it. There's another PvP item here. There you go. That's the trinkets, whatever they were. 28,000 gold. So that's nice. Another Darkmoon deck. A bit more PvP gear here. Some of them actually bring nice profits still, which is really nice to see. Another PvP item here. That's it for that. There's nothing else exciting there. I'll grab that. Alright, so let's have a look at the next bit. What exciting things 6 days ago, there you go. So it goes back to, so 7 days, oh well, that's last week anyway then. From what I can see here, again, I sold another Infernal deck, as you can see. That was nice. Still making that nice profit. I also sold one of these rockets, the mounts, for 104,000. There's not much gold in that because one item you got to spend 60,000 gold on, basically. So 70,000. So, oh well, still a profit. Let's say 25,000 gold, something like that. But it's not a very big thing because, and you don't sell too many of them either. So it's a bit of a shame. There's another deck. Not much in that one again because the ace is about 30,000 gold on that one alone. So that eats into the profit. Okie dokie. And then again, the inks galore. And there's another Infernal deck sold here. Another nice 50,000k profit. And another deck here, which wasn't much of a profit, but so you win some, you lose some, and there's one more here, as you can see. It's probably the most I sold in a week, to be honest. They don't, like I said, they don't really go much here. Bit more PvP gear again here, and that's it. It's nothing really else that's exciting enough to really talk about. So let me grab all that and see what actually I got all up. Okie dokie. Alright. 4.6 mil in sales. Slightly better than the week before in sales. Obviously that doesn't translate to a lot of profit. Not really. And I haven't really been trying really hard on this, to be honest. So it's just, like I said, sits here, reset it every so often, do bits and pieces on my other characters, and it's just constantly doing something. And again, I play at the opposite times to the peak hours for most parts because of where I am. There you go, guys. That's what I have done. Okay, so there's my graph for the week. I did have 4.4 mil, 4.6 mil, and that includes again me sending some gold away for bits and pieces. Even with all of that, doesn't look very impressive, but it's at least there's 200,000 gold left over here. After all that, can't complain. Still going forward, and again, I'm getting patterns and other bits and pieces on the other characters, which I would normally have to be able to buy. Alright, so I just thought I'll add this in. Might not be the true 100%, but 4.7 mil or 4.6 as you can see here. I actually spent 6.1 mil and I only had 4.2, so obviously there was about 2 million plus profit there that dwindled it away to get a pattern. As you can see, this one for 400,000 gold, got this one for 75,000 gold, I got this one for 55. Couple more here, as you can see, I bought. So there's 700,000 gold in that alone. There's one more here, bought it. And then obviously my ace of fires, as you can see there, 55 to 49,000, 39,000, and they're selling for 105,000. So not little So it shows you that, yeah, you know, it's about 50% I'm making on the ace, on the infernal decks. There's my frost ones in the earth ones, 22, and they're selling for 30 odd thousand. So there's not much money in it. And this is the cost. There you go. I had to buy 3 for 25,000, so 75,000 for my rocket expense. Some other bits and pieces, as you can see, that I'm actually using for everything else along the way. But that's it. I just thought I'll add that in just to show you that the expenditure here is actually 6 million for purchases, and my gold in the account is 4.6. It was 4.5, just under 4.5, so 100,000 plus the 2 mil. So I probably made a just over 2 million gold profit, roughly, give or take, in that week from just shuffling stuff around. So it's not too bad of a going. That's it, guys. Thank you. I will do another video on bits and pieces on the other characters very soon, just to catch up to see what's been happening there. But that's it for now. Thank you, and catch you all again later. Bye.